What's going on, swim fans? Welcome to the U.S. Olympic Trials in Omaha, Nebraska. It's night number 8, the final night of competition at these U.S. Trials. This is the selection meet for the United States Olympic team. Comes down to 3 final races. We have the men's 50-meter freestyle. We've got the women's 50-meter freestyle, and then the men's 1,500-meter freestyle. These are all the finals. It all wraps up here. If you're not on the Olympic team yet, this is your final opportunity to do so. I think of 2 names in this specific circumstance. We have Nathan Adrian in the men's 50 free. He is not qualified yet, and he is a crowd favorite. He is the Olympic legend, sprinting legend for the team United States of America. Then on the women's side, we have the same storyline. Simone Manuel, defending Olympic gold medalist in the 100. She did not qualify in the 100. She's got her final shot to put herself on the Olympic team in the 50-meter freestyle. Let's go ahead and kick things off. Let me know where you guys are joining me from in this live chat. We're going to go ahead and play the semifinals of the 50 freestyle where we saw Caleb Dressel, Michael Andrew, Simone Manuel, Nathan Adrian. We'll play semifinal number 1, semifinal number 2 of both the men's and the women's 50-meter freestyle. Then we're going to look at the start list. We're going to see what the lane assignments actually look like, how they're going to be positioned, and I'll be giving you guys a little bit of commentary and analysis on what we should be watching. If you guys are new here to the channel, what's going on? My name is Faris Sabati, co-founder and CEO of MySwimPro. We're more than just a YouTube channel. I had the pleasure of meeting a lot of you guys at the U.S. Olympic Trials in Omaha, Nebraska, and got to share about how we are building the future of swimming. So if you guys want to be a part of that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, download the MySwimPro app, and hit the notification bell so you guys know what's coming up. Let's go ahead and say hellos. Hello from Canada, from America. What's up, Charlie? What's going on? We have a global community here at MySwimPro. Huge fans from Brazil. Obrigado. Thank you. Hello from the UK, Portugal, Tunisia. Assalamu alaikum. Egypt. Awesome. We have a global community. Let's go ahead and say a few more hellos to our friends from all over the world who are watching this, and then we'll get into the racing in just a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed that preview I did of the opening ceremonies that they do here at the Olympic Trials. I actually filmed that from my seats, so hopefully you guys got the opportunity to enjoy that. And hey, what's going on, Tristan? Great to see you. Hello from Spain. Hello from London. Hello from Peru. All right, so I'm going to pull up here. We have the men's 50-meter freestyle is first. The world record in this event is a 20.91 by Cesar Cielo of Brazil. He's won the gold medal in this event. He is not swimming anymore. He has retired. He's still involved in the swimming world. And we'll go ahead and get things rolling. So I want to thank everyone for joining us right now. Let's go ahead and get things rolling. Here we go. Men's 50-meter freestyle semifinal number 1. We have Michael Andrew. Keep an eye on Michael Andrew in the middle of the pool. He is the favorite of this semifinal. Let me know in the comments in the live chat who you guys think is going to win the 50-meter freestyle. There's Michael Andrew. Who do you think is going to win the 50 freestyle? What is the time going to be? In the prelims, we saw Caleb Dressel go at 21.2. That is nuts. Now remember, he had the double of the 100 fly. He was 49 again, which is great. These guys are going to be fresh. Everyone had the morning off. There was no racing in the morning. So all these guys are going to be fresh for this 50 freestyle final. And out to the early lead, it's anyone's race. 50 freestyle, splash and dash. Look at Michael Andrew. A lot of these guys will try and shut it down at the very end if they know they're in the lead. It did not look like Michael Andrew did that. He looked good all the way through. He was a 21.55 in the semifinal last night. 21 mid, pretty good. Remember, it was a 22.07. David Curtis to get into the top 8 from the semifinals into the final. This is going to be a really stacked field at the Olympics in Tokyo. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be a good one. And, you know, everyone's on their feet for the 50 freestyle. There's Michael Andrew from the top, taking a look at that. Who do you guys think is going to win the 50-meter freestyle? Let's go ahead and play the second semifinal, and there's the finish. Let's watch the second semifinal from last night where we saw Dressel and Adrian. Here is Dressel. He's the crowd favorite. He was 21-2 in the morning, and he did that before having to do, and he had a medal ceremony for the 100 fly right before this race. So a lot of action for him, a lot of jumping around. These are the guys who are already on the Olympic team. Brooks Curry and Caleb Dressel. There's Nathan Adrian. This is his last chance to make the Olympic team. He's a veteran. He's battled cancer, and he's back and hungry for more. And he looked good. He looked really good in the prelims. And he's got to make it. This is his only shot. He's not in the 100. The 100's done. He didn't get into the final. He took it out hard, 22-8, and then he died. Here's Dressel and Adrian, second semifinal. They are into the water, and Dressel with the automatic lead at 15 meters. He's almost a half body length ahead. He's looking good. He just swam the 100 fly final less than 30 minutes earlier. And he's looking good all the way into the wall. What's the time going to be from the second semifinal? It's a 21:51. We saw Michael Andrew go just a hair slower than that, 21:55. And those are going to be the top two in tonight's final. Let's hear what you guys think these guys are going to go. 21-1 is the prediction. Let's see what else. What else are you guys saying? 20.98. Ooh. The world record's a 20.91. I don't know if we're going to see that. Do you guys want my prediction? I don't know if you guys care about my prediction. I think we're going to see a 21-2. I think a 21-2 is probably the best we're going to see right now. If he goes 21-1, that'd be great. If he goes 20 point better, that'd be awesome. Good for him. But I think realistically, based on how he's progressed this competition, how he looked when he went to 21-2, I mean, I've seen all of these races in person, and I think it's going to be really tough. Anthony Irvin did swim in the 50 freestyle, but he did not qualify to advance. Right now you can see here what the final is going to look like in terms of 1 through 8. It took a 22.07 to get in there. Who do you guys think is going to win? There's Simone Manuel. She's going to come up really soon. Let me go ahead and pull up the 50 freestyle start list. This is the 50 freestyle start list. So it's really important to keep an eye on where these guys are positioned right now. So let me go ahead and look at what you guys are looking at. Dressel's in lane 4, and he's got the middle of the pool clean water. Adrian's going to be in lane 3, and then Michael Andrew in lane 5. I think it's going to be a three-way battle for first. Realistically, I mean, look at that world record, 20.9. Are we going to see something come out of that? I don't think so. I think Dressel goes 21.2, and that'll be about what he went in the prelims. He looked really good in the prelims. I don't know if he has that much more in the tank. Few predictions, 21.05, 21.00, 21.00, 21.12. Okay, all right. 21.0. You guys think he's going to go faster than me? You guys think he's going to go faster than I will? I would love to see a 21.1. I would love to see a 21.1. A lot of you guys think 21.3. Michael Andrew goes 21.3. A lot of confidence from Tristan. Shout out. 21.1. All right. I think there's a consensus. We're probably going to see something between 21.0 and 21.3. I think he's going to go 21.2. Melissa thinks he's going to go 21.05. It's going to be Michael Andrew and Caleb Dressel. Yeah, it's going to be a tight one into the finish. All right, let's go ahead and watch the women's now. Let me get this off the screen, and let's get into the women's race from last night, semifinal number 1 at the U.S. Olympic Trials. Here we go, 50 free semifinal. Semifinal number 1. Here we are. Remember, Simone Manuel's got to get in there if she wants a chance to make the Olympic team. She's a defending Olympic gold medalist in the 100-meter freestyle. Here we are in the 50. A lot of pressure. Can you imagine the pressure? I mean, this is really difficult because when you have the expectation to make the Olympic team and then you don't in your signature event, it's got to be very, very difficult. And so there's so much more pressure now because this is your only shot to make the team. Here we are. Duluth in 3, Manuel in 4, Brown in 5. And they're off. And it's anyone's race here in the 50-meter freestyle. Let's see what they can go. We're at about 25 meters in. It's anyone's race. Who's it going to be? Simone Manuel there in the middle. We just circled her. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Into the finish. It's a tight battle. And it's Simone Manuel, 24.50. So we saw Simone Manuel here throw down a 24.50. Guys, the world record in this event is a 23.67 by Sarah Hoistrom. American record is Simone Manuel, 23.97. Here's the replay in super slow motion. Look at that. Agility off the block. Good streamline into the water. I've seen her start a little bit more crisp than that on the entry, actually. So hopefully she can clean that up into the final. But, yeah, everything comes down to this, 24 seconds. Or maybe 23 seconds. She even circle swam it a little bit. She's not in the middle of the lane. So instead of a 50-meter freestyle, maybe you can call that a 51-meter freestyle. If she can get a cleaner entry in the start, swim down the middle, no question she'll be 24 low. And I think that's what it's going to take because the second semifinal is a faster one. Let's go ahead. There's Simone Manuel. Let's go ahead and pull up the second semifinal of the women's 50-meter freestyle here. U.S. Olympic trials, second semifinal. There's Weitzel. She's got a lot of speed. She's proven it in the NCAA circuit in 25-yard pool. The question is, can she put it together for the Olympic team here in the 50-meter freestyle? Tori Husk has already made it in the 100 fly. We know she has a good start because her underwater dolphin kick is faster than anyone in the heat. She's got a ton of speed. Kate Douglas in 3, Weitzel in 4, Husk in 5, even Walsh in 6, and Kurzan in 7. I mean, studs in this field. If you notice, there's 9 swimmers in this heat. That's a little bit unusual. It's very unusual. Had to do with a little bit of a, disqualification mishap, and they brought the swimmer back. And let's keep an eye on the finish. It's going to be close, but Weitzel's looking pretty good, though. She touches in 24.27. Like I said, that's what it's going to take to get on the Olympic team in this event. You cannot go 24.5. That's not going to cut it. You've got to go 24 low. Quite frankly, as a swim fan, I would love to see some 23s. I mean, that's not that outrageous considering the world record's a 23.6. I mean, we've seen Dressel go 21 low. We think the guys are going to go in that territory. Let's see the ladies go 23 high, 24 low. There's a comparison on the start between Weitzel and Simone Manuel. Weitzel, I think, had a cleaner start right there. And Manuel surfaced a little bit later, pushing the underwater. There's Weitzel from the back, right down the middle of the lane. Look at that. That black line's the middle of the lane, and she is right down the middle. That's good. You don't want to overswim it. I mean, it's 50 meters as fast as you can to the other end of the pool. Don't try and swim more than you need to. The competition starts in just a few minutes. This is the pre-show of the final night of the U.S. Olympic Trials in Omaha, Nebraska. It has been such a pleasure commentating and giving you guys race-by-race recaps, giving you a behind-the-scenes look at the venue. It's an incredible venue. Walking around on pool deck. If you guys are following us on Instagram, we did a couple Instagram lives. We have more video content coming out. There's Weitzel happy. So if you guys like this type of content, if you want to learn more about swimming, if you want to improve your swimming, improve your technique, if you want to get a training plan, workouts, make sure you're subscribed, download the MySwimPro app, be a part of the community. And let's go ahead and look at the start list. So I want to pull up the 50-meter freestyle start list. Here's the start list right here. As you can see, Kate Douglas is in lane 1. In the middle of the pool, it's Abby Weitzel. And, I just realized you guys see 2 of me. We don't want that. So Weitzel's in the middle of the pool, 24.27. Tori Husk is in lane 5, and she is at a 24.45. It's going to be anyone in the race. See, that's the thing about the 50 freestyle. You can be in an outside lane like Duluth. Look at Duluth. She's in lane 8. Would not be surprising if she drops a 24 sub 5, under 24.5, and sneaks in there because you have a little bit of clean water with that outside lane. And the race in the 50 is so close that literally anyone can make it. This isn't like the 400 IM where if you're in an outside lane, it's a long shot to make the Olympic team because you've got 400 meters worth of swimming to differentiate the swimmers. There's only 50 meters of swimming that separates from the beep to the finish who's going to make the Olympic team. 50 meters. A lot of these top athletes will only take 1 breath or 0. So keep an eye on this start list. And then after the women's 50-meter freestyle, and by the way, let me know in the comments who you guys think is going to win this. Okay, let's go ahead and play some of this. So we have Abby, 23.9. I like it. I like it. I would love to see a 23. I think the time's going to be a 24.1 or 24.0. I think that's what it's going to take to get onto the team. 24.0 or 24.1. Okay, let's go ahead. So here's a good question. What time does the session start? So the session, I believe, starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time, 7 local time, which is 1900 in local time. But the actual competition doesn't start until 15 minutes after. I think they're going to do a little bit of media hype, and they're going to interview some athletes, and they're going to show a bunch of different stuff. 24.07. Roman, let's see if you're accurate. I think you're pretty close. I think it's going to be around a 24.0. The Elemental BS, very low, 24. Simone, 23.98. There we go. We have a real fan here. Yeah, I would love to see Simone get on the Olympic team. It's going to be a battle. There's no question about it. There's going to be a battle. No question about it. Hey, from Brazil, what's going on? Oh, we have a super chat. Hey, that's awesome. Go Simone. Thank you for the super chat. Love that you're a part of it. Really quick, guys, if you're not familiar with the MySwimPro channel or who I am a swim coach. I'm a swimmer. I'm an entrepreneur. I started MySwimPro to help people improve their performance and health, both in and out of the water. So if you guys want to take your swimming to the next level, if you want instructional video content, if you want workouts, if you want to just swim faster and smarter than ever before, make sure you guys download the MySwimPro app and be a part of the community. It's an absolutely incredible community. We also have a Facebook group, and this Facebook group has over 15,000 people in it. I'm going to go ahead and play what the MySwimPro community looks like, and then we'll get into the final event of the session. This is the pre-show here. So right now, we are showing some content from the MySwimPro global community. This is on Facebook. So if you guys have a Facebook account, go to the description and click on the link for the Facebook group. You'll be in a group with over 15,000 people from over 100 countries. Everyone's trying to take their swimming to the next level. So if you guys are a beginner swimmer, a competitive swimmer, a triathlete, or you're just a swim fan and you're figuring out how do I get into this, you can download the MySwimPro app, join the Facebook group, be a part of all of this, and you too can get faster at swimming. So we're just about to preview the final event of night number 8 at the U.S. Olympic Trials in Omaha, Nebraska. And if you guys are interested in learning more about the MySwimPro app, obviously go to the website, follow us on all of our social media. But we also have an exclusive promo for you guys, and that promo code is 30% off the MySwimPro Elite subscription. So if you guys want the subscription, use the promo code for 30% off the Elite package. That gets you access to everything, 30% off. And this, where is it? This expires tonight at midnight. So literally this expires at midnight. This is the final opportunity. Maybe we'll do another promo around the Olympics, but I don't know if it's going to be as big as 30%. Maybe it will. If not, don't risk it and join right now. Get into it and be a part of the community. So let's go ahead and preview the final event, which is the men's 1500 meter freestyle. This is the start list. We've got a couple of studs here. Now, the world record, Sun Yang, 14:31. American record is Connor Yeager. And this is the final event of the session. So there's going to be a lot of hype on those 50s freestyle. And then we go into the 1500. We're going to have Jordan Wilimovsky in lane 3, Bobby Fink in lane 4, and Michael Bringener in lane 5. But like we talked about in the 50, I think the two extremes, you have the 50 and you have the 1500. Anything can happen. So I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of footage of the 800 freestyle final. We saw the 800 freestyle final a few nights ago, and this is the 800 freestyle. And as you can see, the swimmers are sort of all over the place. You have in the middle of the pool, looks like lane 5 has the advantage with about 2.5 minutes to go. But then you've got a swimmer down in lane 8 who's not out of the picture. And so ordinarily in an event, you'll see the middle of the pool. These are the swimmers that will dominate, and you'll have like a V formation. But in the 1500 and even in the 50, you can see that break, and you can have athletes had maybe a morning swim, a prelim swim that wasn't as good, and they saved some energy. Or you can have a phenomenal time drop, a phenomenal race, lightning in a bottle moment, and then you can step up and perform and then make something happen in the final. And that's what it looks like lane 8's going on. But the middle of the pool, lane 4, he's in 5th place right now. So I wanted to bring in the 800 freestyle because a lot of these guys, there's Fink who's leading right now. He's going to be in the middle of the pool for this 1500. And when we look at what's going on here into the final stretch of this 800 freestyle, these guys will start to use their legs a little bit more and expect to see that in the 1500. Remember, when we watched the 1500 on the ladies' side, we saw Katie Ledecky absolutely dominate. And I don't think we were surprised. Katie Ledecky is the distance queen. We haven't really seen that on the men's side in the United States of America right now. We had, in 2016, we had Connor Yeager represent America. He won a medal in that event at the Olympic level. He has since retired, and now he's a spectator. Now he's a fan. But now we need to see who is going to come in and take over. Fink looking really good. But remember, an 800 and a 1500 are a little bit different. They're both distance events. 1500 could have someone else emerge. There's Fink. He won the 800 in a 7:48.22. Will he win the 1500? There he is, looking confident from the Mission Viejo Nadadors, joining him in Tokyo. But it's going to be anyone's race. I'm very excited about this session because we wrap up the Olympic trials in Omaha with the splash and dash. We've got the absolute fastest race in swimming. Lights are on. Who's going to step up? Who's going to perform in the 50-meter freestyle? On the men's side, we've got Caleb Dressel. We've got Michael Andrew. Nathan Adrian, who is not qualified yet for the team. On the women's side, we have got Weitzel. We have Simone Manuel, who is not qualified yet for the team. And then here in the 1500-meter freestyle, we have a number of athletes that can step up. Obviously, the winner here in the 800, Fink. Let's see if he can repeat. Who will join him if he does win? Who will join him? But it could be anyone. And we are just a few minutes away from the start of day number 8, final session at the U.S. Olympic Trials in Omaha, Nebraska. This is the selection meet for the United States of America to see who will represent America in Tokyo at the Olympics. The opening ceremony starts on July 23rd. The first day of swimming is July 24th, the following day. And here at MySwimPro, we're going to give you guys real-time coverage, what's going on, commentary, what to look for, how to watch swimming, how to read heat sheets, how to analyze races, and how to understand what's going on in the sport so that if you want to take your own swimming to the next level, this is where you can do that. I want to thank you guys so much for being a part of this live stream. Come back for the post show where we're going to recap and analyze what happened in the 50 freestyle on the men's side, the women's side, and the 1500 meter freestyle. That's going to happen immediately following tonight's final session here on the channel. So make sure you hit that notification bell. Wish you guys the very best. Enjoy finals, and I'll talk to you guys in the post show after the event is complete. Take care. Have a good night.